tell us where we're going.
Alright, so this morning I woke up on time, which is awesome. First time since we've been doing trips. This morning we're going to go to Arles, and then we're going to take a bus to Les Baux de Provence, which is actually named after the mineral that they mine there, not that it's beautiful like Beau. And then after that we're going to go to Saint-Rémy, and then we're going to go back to Arles to get back to Aix. It's going to be awesome.
Got our traditional breakfast of champions going here. Got bull sausage. It's very interesting. Sausage de basically toro. Same thing in Spanish, but spelled differently. Got a huge baguette that I already started eating for 60 cents. What else do we have? This is breakfast, by the way. We have 2 little small pieces of goat cheese. Andrew got some bananas, pastry from Tunisia. Second part of breakfast. Unveil the beast. Excellent.
During World War II, the bridge was... Start this video over. You guys ready for this?
Yeah, just hit stop and now we're going again.
In World War II,
whenever you're ready.
This bridge was totally bombed out because the Germans thought that like this is the last bridge crossing the Rhone River. It would be a supply route for France. So this is where the bridge used to be, and they never rebuilt it because, you know, God forbid they do something productive. All right.
Will you tell me about... No, you can keep walking. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
I just smelled it. There's ponies and they're fuzzy. I like fuzzy ponies. Do you?
Tell me, has studying abroad met your expectations?
Hold on, let me think for a second. No, I hate studying abroad. It sucks and I want to go home so badly. I can't wait to go home and eat hot dogs and not have to eat cheese anymore. I just really want tater tots.
I'm going to cut out the beginning of that clip and just leave it.
Jenna, you're really happy right now. Can you tell me what you're doing?
I'm eating chicken. Really delicious chicken.
Have you been hiding this in your bag by chance?
Yes, I have. I've been carrying around all day.
Where did you get your chicken?
I bought it at the market.
Shout out the video equivalent of a photobomb.
Yeah.
I don't know where we are right now.
Tell me, has studying abroad met your expectations?
That's a hard question to answer. When I signed up for this program, I really had no idea what I was getting into. So in that regard, I didn't have any set expectations, but I love France. It is just as beautiful as I hoped it would be, and the food is great, and I love every minute of studying abroad. It's such a great experience.
It has definitely surpassed my expectations. This is my first time in Europe, and it is beautiful, and I'm very happy I came and met all you lovely people.
Was France your first choice?
No, I kind of wanted to go to Senegal first, but or Copenhagen, but I speak French. This is a horrible answer.
No, it's fine. It's fairly honest.
Delete this. I wouldn't blame you.
I'm only leaving out the parts where you don't answer the question. Do I like the program I'm in? Yes, I do. If I could go back and do it again, yes, I'd choose X. I'd choose X, yeah. I couldn't be happier. It's the south of France. You know, the weather's nice, the people are good. And that was a concern. Before I left, I was really worried that I would have a bad host family, that I'd have bad classes, stuff like that. But couldn't be farther from it. Am I surprised by the workload? Yes, a little bit for studying abroad. It's a little more than I thought it would be. This is B-roll. Okay, are we in Florida?
I'm not really one to have expectations about a lot of things, so I didn't really know what to expect. But there was one expectation that I had, and I thought that I was going to be speaking a whole lot more French than I have been speaking. So I guess in that area, no, it did not meet my expectations, but it has been great, and I have loved it. And yeah, we're halfway through, and I think I'm like sliding into the Provençal lifestyle, and yeah, I like it. I'm in love with South France right now. It's great.
I think that choosing a study abroad option is a little bit like choosing where you want to go to college, in that people try to do all of the research possible, but at the end of the day, like, you're just going into it blind. Like, it's impossible to know tasty.
Cheese. Or some bread. We have some more bread.
Oh, Martin, what's all this food?
Several different kinds of bread. Lots of
We have a rosé that's gone.
We're right by a bunch of olive trees, and somebody just said, well, they must have had a lot of olive oil in ancient Rome. And funny story, they did. They had so much olive oil that they bathed in it because they thought that, so there were like Roman baths and stuff where they would go to hang out, but they thought that if you just bathed in water, it would like expose you to disease. So then what they would do is they would cover themselves in olive oil and they would like scrape it off their skin, which now seems like kind of weird and maybe gross. However, they thought that it worked really well, and then they had excellent skin, those Romans. So that's my story about how much olive oil there was in Rome.
Wow. Now we use it as contact solution.
That's weird.
Another wall to put cameras over into.
It's in English.
The country definitely isn't Portuguese.
This is what moves the island. Didn't you guys know that?
This was an old mill that the Romans used to crush grain and corn and stuff like that to make bread. And as you can see, not much has changed in the past 2,000 years. Think about this.
Where do you get your information
I threw a rock
from?
off
Who
of,
told you that I was a history?
Wikipedia. Alright, talk to us about this thing.
Well, I was trying to read that sign over there, which tells you all about it in French. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone from the French bureaucracy has been out here in maybe the last like 2 decades or so, because it is entirely bleached. You can't read a word it says, and even if you can, I don't have any of the vocabulary for grain presses in French. So this is the entrance to the city, the settlement of Blenheim, which was originally a Gaulois settlement in like the 2nd century BC. And then it was very much influenced by the Greeks, and then the Romans came and conquered it like they did everything in the region. And when they conquered it, they built these 2 structures at the entrance to the city, essentially so that the Gaulois people who stayed in Blenheim and like, you know, they didn't leave, they still tried to live there, had to walk through the Arc de Triomphe every day and be like, oh yeah, that's right, we're now Roman subjects, that's awesome. This over here is called a cenotaph, which is a monument built for, like, it's like a gravestone, it's like a monument for dead people, except for it means that the dead people aren't here. So that's what a cenotaph is. And it has this relief sculpture around it that depicts the conquering of the people of Blenheim, the Gaulois, by the Romans. And it's cool because you can see over to the left side of the front panel, there are some Gaulois chieftains who are now wearing togas, which represents the assimilation of Gaulois culture into the greater Roman culture, because clearly, if you're wearing a toga, it means you're civilized.
Now, who was kept here?
The capitals? Oh, no, Van Gogh and Cezanne. Not at the same time, though.
This is called Arkham Asylum?
Yeah.
What's down there?
This is the chapel. We are in the chapel at the asylum of the Van Goghs. And it's beautiful.
ago, stayed here for almost a year. This is a insane asylum, but it used to be a monastery before that, so right now we're standing in the cloister. Van Gogh painted his famous self-portrait here, as well as the most famous painting, The Starry Night. It's a very peaceful, relaxing atmosphere, very beautiful, as you can see.
She could be.
No one else?
Getting close.
She's very big though. She's kind of a giant.
Martin, where are we?
We are in a Protestant, right now it's Catholic, it used to be a Protestant church in Saint-Rémy, Provence. This church has 2 Byzantine domes, as you can see in this architecture up here, where the dome is not completed for a better, it's more sound, it lasts longer. When we go outside of the church, you can see the steeple point. It's influenced by the Moorish architecture that you can find in Spain and also other parts of Provence. It's a very interesting menagerie, whatever the word is. You know, it's a mix.
I think it's time to go.
I think it is too.
You want that narration again?
Yeah, say it again.
I feel like not as many people urinate in the streets here as they do in X.
It's true.
That's all I got for you.
Molly, who was born here?
Well, Nostradamus was born here. In this very house, it says.
Oh.
Excellent English translation.
Did you know what that says right there? That would be helpful.
Well, it's also in English.
No, I'm talking about the graffiti, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like next door. This is Martin trying to sleep.
So this is Julius's first Guinness. We're back in Arles, by the way. I didn't do a very good job explaining that. All right, so we're stuck in Arles. We missed our bus. It's gonna come in like an hour and a half. Arles, and we're killing some time. We're getting bombed in Arles. First Guinness, first crib for Julius. Definitely good. Definitely hit the spot.
All right, what's the one thing you hate about France?
The one. Did we talk about this earlier? What did I say?
You had a list of 5, but it wasn't to the camera.
Things that I have not been impressed with in France. I don't like the dog poop everywhere. I don't like that I can't exercise. If I try to go jogging, I have to A, dodge the dog poop, and B, get crazy stares.
I kind of miss, you know, the friendliness and hospitality of the South. I like smiling at people, you know, getting hit on or thinking that I want them to come on to me.
Jana, do you want to contribute at all? So, that said, we've talked about all the great things we enjoy about France today. Oh yeah, what's the best? Yeah, for the 4 French people who are listening in, who I can see their eyes like pinning down on us. What's the best part about France? It doesn't have to specifically be about France. What's the best part about a trip, a semester abroad?
I think the best part about being in Europe in general is how easy it is to go places. You just hop on a train or a bus and you can be in another country seeing so many new things. So it's a great place to go and experience new cultures, new foods, new languages, new customs. It's great. It's perfect.
I love the language, and I love that I get to hear it every day and actually practice it. I mean, it's kicking my butt, it's hard, but I love that. And I love trying all the different foods, because I've eaten food here that I've never tried in the US, because I knew I didn't like it even though I didn't try it, and then I tried it here. It was great, and it's better for you, a lot better for you.
Why do you have such a good taste in music? What's wrong with you? Why are you so artsy?
Castle with the O.
Looking good. Looking good. Ready?
Castle.
Martin, do you want to say goodnight for the party? This is the part in the video I don't have anything to explain for.
Hey, it's been a great dinner party. There was lots of good food, good friends, good times. We watched a crazy TV show that Andrew recommended called Something. And then Brenna here is saying goodnight to us. Bye Brenna, it's been real. You've been a really gracious host. Your house is awesome. Say goodbye to the mannequin in the corner too, that's important.
Two of them, they're a mannequin couple that live here with
Oh, we have cold guests.
Good night, guests. Good night.
Good night.